Hello, looks like I'm going to be doing a usability test. I'm just going to get finished with this, make sure I got everything set up. Okay. Test this final link site. That's interesting. Let's see. Okay, just find a credit card. Okay. Well, I'm gonna have good credit, so I'm gonna look maybe some little worse cards, maybe some student cards as well, since I'm a student. Let's see, why these cards? Sorted by the card's feature and popularity with consumers. Okay. Let's see, credit rating. I'm going to go there because it's about what I'm at. Personal student. Oh, they have a student section. Okay. Discover it for students, State Farm student visa, and U.S. Bank college visa. Okay. 5% cash back isn't bad. Rewards program, reward bonuses, better than average purchase rate. I didn't know they could test that. Introductory rate. Okay. No annual fee. Let's see about this one. Nice apply now button there. Annual fee 0 per year. Interest for purchases. It's got that. I want to see the. Is that the intro rate? Okay, the card has an intro rate of 0% for the first 6 months. Okay. Car rental insurance, emergency support, extended warranty, flight insurance, private liability, travel insurance. That's decent benefits. Let's see. Eligibility, limited credit or better, 18. That doesn't tell me much. See rewards. It's 5% cashback. That's not bad, I guess. You could definitely get a card with nothing. Interest 12.99, 18.99. Okay. 10.99 transfer APR, 3% fee. And that's for intro. Offense card rental insurance, extended warranty. Okay. Monthly fees. I don't like how this is overlapping here. This needs to be fixed. It shouldn't be hard to fix that in the CSS. It looks a bit sloppy because it's overlapping. And this is Chrome too, so I would expect it to work with the Google site. 1/7/2013. Okay. I like how it tells me when it retrieved the info, because that can change. This is a nice summary of the benefits usually laid out in the entire document. I'm glad it can search that. Let's see. State Farm one. No rewards. Emergency. That's less benefits. It's got a more current date. Let's see. Limited credit or better. No rewards. No purchase. The interest rate's a little better on the lower end. Balance transfers. Okay. That's a high limit for transfers, but yeah, that's a better balance transfer rate. So it's got a couple better rates. It's Visa as well. It's going to be accepted a little more places than Discover is. Okay. Minimum interest charge. It's important. It's got a good description of the grace period. Let's see this last one. No annual fee, which is important. I wouldn't go with a card that does have an annual fee. Let's see. Worse rate on the high end. Updated more recently. About the same as State Farm card. You would think with the State Farm card you'd get as much or more than the Discovery card. It's still this. I don't like how it's overlapping a little bit. I of course would. I wish the eligibility tab was here as well. My screen should be wide enough to fit that. Maybe they should make the dialog box be a bit bigger. Other than that, though, I like the design, like how it grays out when you're looking at stuff. No real benefits. I mean, just see how it overlaps there. It makes me so sad. Let's see if it says anything with poor credit, which I assume not. Okay, poor credit. Average. It's got a Capital One card there. Let's go excellent, which most students wouldn't have, and it's the same. And this, I assume eligibility stays on here. Average credit or better. Okay. So let's look at just personal cards, because I don't really need it to be specifically a student card. Maybe it's just they take more into account when you apply for it. And we'll go with the same credit rating. This seems to be the same card. Just that it's not taking into effect that you're a student. Let's see what else. Union Bank. These are people I haven't heard of. I like the design of the card here, but yeah. That's strange. There's another vertical card, sort of like the slate thing. I don't know. Amazing wards you can bank on. Recently updated. 25 cashback bonus. That's some hot stuff there. Information. I like how it shows that they don't have it available instead of just nothing or guessing no. I like how more cards flew in at the bottom when you scroll down. That's interesting. Never heard of this land pass. Oh, it's a secured card too, so you're gonna be paying money to get this. Poor credit or better? 18. I don't like how it's a bit misleading with this. Like, you shouldn't have the icon light up when it's only for the first year. It should be no annual fee ever, because there's a lot of cards that have no annual fee the first year in order to entice you to buy, or not buy them, but apply for them. But it's not really helpful if every other year you're going to be hit with a fee. So I don't think this should light up. I do think the text should be there saying no annual fee for first year. Otherwise, no. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I wish that it would put... See, there's tons of wasted space right over here. Either bump this over a little bit, or just on this side, I would prefer if there was just a rating of how good your credit should be when you apply for the card. Just start over here to kill some of the dead space. Otherwise, yeah, I think it's a nice site. Let's see. Down here, independent comparison service by Google Comparison. Card type. Nice filter there. Yeah, see, this shouldn't... I'm fine with it breaking down here, picking between the two, but it shouldn't light up automatically like that, unless you have this specifically checked. Lower interest. This doesn't tell me anything about lower interest. It just says lower interest, which 14.25. That's lower, but that doesn't tell me what you're using to search for lower. I'd rather this be a pop out to a slider saying this is how much you rate your. This is the highest interest rate you're willing to look for a card at, instead of just lower interest. I like how this pops out for reward bonuses and rewards. That's nice. If I choose a card, I'd probably go back to the student cards and try to go for the Discover It for students. Just because I'm a student, it's not as updated as the other ones, but I'd be more likely to be able to be accepted by it. So that's it. Let's see. Is there anything else I need to do? These are 1 Okay, I'll play for the next question. So, thanks for listening. I hope I helped you out a lot. And this card I go for.